how much time? A lifetime, would that be enough?
Betty, please. I just need you to understand me. Just a little while more. Please.
Exactly. Understand. Understand what? Richie, I don't even know what to understand. It's been 3 months. 3 months, Richie. 3 months. How much longer am I supposed to wait? And for what?
Betty, it won't be much longer. Please. I promise. I promise. Please.
One of the best that Nigeria has produced as an actress. You are also a musician. How cool.
Thank you.
And just recently you walked that red carpet.
I know.
At the 53rd Grammy Award. How was that for you? What was the experience for you?
Oh, it was a beautiful experience, absolutely. I mean, I was told I was going to be at the Grammys, you know, as a guest. That was made possible by my manager, Bishop Entertainment Consult. And so when we got to LA, we were preparing for that. I got in very late. I flew in late because I was working. And, you know, all the craziness of, oh my God, Grammys, am I ready? And all of that stuff. And then just when I was trying to put myself together, I hear, oh, you're going to be walking the red carpet. I almost fainted. And so when Bungalow Universal, my record label out here in the States, called me and said I was going to be doing that, I was over the moon, you know, but it was mixed feelings because, you know, this is big and everything. I'm extremely happy. I'm very privileged that, you know, I got this opportunity to do that. And it indeed has opened a lot of doors for me. Yeah. And I'm glad that that has happened, at least for Nigeria.
Nollywood. We're talking, well, I know there's so many things to talk about that I know by the time we finish the interview, we'll be able to cover just a little bit because there's so much about you that people want to know. There's so much that I want to find out. Everything that is going on, all those juicy stuff going on with you, you know, in terms of entertainment. A lot has been happening, and there's something about Tupac. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, okay. That has to be the Tupac Foundation.
Yeah, the Tupac Foundation.
Well, yeah, we visited the Tupac Foundation, and that's in line with, you know, my humanitarian work. And that's linked also with our initiative, the Omotola Youth Empowerment Program, and our Give and Let Give program. So we visited the Tupac Foundation, and we were received by the PACIDS. PACIDS and Tupac Foundation are about an organization, you know, that teaches children and encourages children not to go into violence and, you know, things that would, you know, generally distract kids and youth anyway. And they do an exchange program where they take kids from out here in America back to Africa to understand their roots and what makes African kids tick. And then they bring African kids to this environment to see things that could go wrong and how the children and the youth here also, you know, live their lives and what makes them think. You know, so it's a very wonderful program, and we went there to identify with them and to, you know, to felicitate with them. And we had a very wonderful time with Miss Afeni Shakwar, as Tupac Shakur's mom.
Is it the one you gave the gift?
Yeah, we gave her this wonderful gift, and it was well received. It was a wonderful dress from Nigeria, and she gave us some nice gifts back in return. You know, so that's just, you know, an extension of our give and let give spirit as Africans. It was a very lovely time, and we are truly proud, you know, that she understands and loves Nigerians and, in an extension, Africans, you know, for who we are.
And I know you have other things going on in that area. You have some other charitable organizations that you support and that you're part of. Can you also enlighten us?
Well, yes, I work with the World Food Program as a UN World Food Program. I also work with Amnesty International. I work with I've done something with Save the Children UK for the Rewrite the Future campaign, and I've also done something basically with Link a Child back in Nigeria. I also have my NGO, the Omotola Youth Empowerment Program. So yes, we try the best we can to give back, because these people, you know, are, you know, people who support us in every way we possibly could be supported, and they have needs, you know, that they really wish that, you know, celebrities could bring to the limelight, or, you know, bring to fore for them. So these are the things that I try to champion, things that I know that people who follow me, or my fans, or people who are around me really want to talk about and address.
Okay, sure. And I see that you are like tending towards children, young adults.
Well,
it looks like you have a soft spot for kids. I
do have a soft spot. I mean, I'm a mother, you know, so I mean, that's natural, right? I mean, so yeah, I do have, you know, a lot of, should I say, you know, I'm emotionally attached to children. I do love children, you know, and so, yeah, anything that has to do with children, I naturally, you know, want to get up and do. But then I work with the UN. When it comes to children, I work with the UN and Amnesty International. Personally, my own NGO is not really focused, you know, directly to children. It's actually youth, and that's the Omotola Youth Empowerment Program. But then the initiative, which is the Give and Let Give, is for everybody. Youth, men, women, children, everybody, you know. So yes, I mean, I do have, like every mother, I do have some kind of connection with youths, almost more, but then we work with everybody.
Great, awesome. Tell me a little bit about other programs that you have. You know, like this year, I know you just released an album.
Right.
And you are at the point where you're marketing, you know, promoting those. Do we have anything else coming this year?
As soon as I leave here, I'm going straight to do a movie called Ties That Bind. So people should watch out for that movie.
What's
as
it
well.
About? Can you give us a tidbit?
All right, it's about 3 women. It's about 3 African women, 3 women, not African women, 2 African women and 1 African American. And basically, that's why it's called Ties That Bind. It's just about 3 different women going through 3 different situations, and somehow their paths cross, and they realize that even though they're from different backgrounds and different experiences, as women, there are some things that just, you know, that's similar, that bring us together, you know, same fight, the same struggles, and all of that. And it has myself, another a Ghanaian called K, something K. I would remember her full name. I think she's quite new, but she's done a few movies. And Nia Long, you know. So, yeah, those are the 3 women, you know, that are going to be representing that movie. It's a Ghanaian movie, actually.
Okay.
But it's a Ghanaian, it has the Ghanaian cast, you know. It has the Nigerian cast, and it has the American cast.
Anyone could forgive a woman who didn't know how to love her child.
Witch, barren, prostitutes.
Running away to a clinic in a little village isn't going to help you with your confusion.
This is Africa. A woman who cannot have a child, she's shunned, called names.
She's my daughter just as much as his.
You have no rights to that child.
We can work through this.
Marriage is not supposed to be work. This is work.
Lucas loves you.
Love is not enough.
That's the clinic.
It's haunted.
It's just so hard when you have no voice.
You do have a voice.
Sometimes the things we fear the most, we didn't fear at all.
You know, so it's a very wonderful movie that I'm looking forward to. And the director of that movie is a lady called Leila Dejansi, and she's done some very good movies, you know that are really acclaimed internationally. And also, we're looking forward to this movie.
That brings me to this Nigerian, Ghanaian, you know, movie kind of thing, because a lot of times we watch these movies and we see that merging, that interaction now going on for so many years now between Nigeria and Ghana in terms of the talents, you know, working together. How is it for you? How do you find the whole? Is it are they also Nollywood, part of Nollywood, or they have a different name that they call them in Ghana?
Well, I don't think they're part of Nollywood. I mean, I stand to be corrected. I don't think they're part of Nollywood. Nollywood is the Nigerian movie industry, period. You know, but I think they have their own movie industry, and they have their own name and everything. But we do movies. Nollywood is big, so we do movies with everybody, not just Ghana. We do movies with Sierra Leoneans. We do movies with Liberians. I've done movies in Sierra Leone. We do movies with Gambians. Even with Americans. I mean, like Nia Long is going to be in this movie. She's American. So yeah, I mean, Nollywood is for Africa is like the Hollywood of Africa. So naturally, we attract people from everywhere. So that's the relationship. But I think Ghana is probably the second, maybe largest movie industry in Africa after Nollywood. I'm not very sure. I think. So they worked with us for a very long time to develop their industry as well. So yeah, that relationship is there. They're like our brothers,
Okay.
We take care of them.
Sounds like, hello.
We take care of them.
We're very proud of you. We're very proud of you. But now I'm not going to let you go until I find out about this. More sexy.
Oh.
What is it?
What do you want to know about it?
I mean, for you to have that nickname, there must be something that the people are seeing.
I don't think it's the people though. I don't know. I'm not very sure.
Well, that that goes with who you are, a diva. You are beautiful. You are talented, multi-talented.
Thank you.
Then your beauty regime. How do you keep yourself looking?
I try. I try. I mean, just like every other woman out there, I make an effort. It's a struggle. You're back and forth, especially when you've had kids. But we try. We try. We just do what we have to do.
Tell us a little bit about your beauty regime. What do you do? How is it?
Nothing that you don't do. Trust me. Nothing that you don't do. Once in a while, I work out. I'm going to be lying to you if I say I work out every day. I should work on that, really. So yes, we work out, once in a while. I try not to do the yo-yo diet thing.
Diet? You don't?
I don't.
With all the good food in Nigeria?
Well, we eat healthy, that's for sure.
Organic.
We eat organic. We eat healthy. And that's good enough. But you eat in moderation. You try to put everything, in moderation and all of that stuff. But we're getting by.
I know. And you're a mother. How do you juggle? You're a wife. You're a mother. You're an actress. You're a musician. You're a businesswoman. How do you juggle all of this? How do you, tie everything together?
The Lord is our strength. But after giving all the glory first to God, because if I didn't have good health, I wouldn't be able to do any of this anyway. So I want to give all the glory first to God, for keeping me, mind, soul, and body. I haven't said that, I'm going to give the most, of all of that after that to my husband, Captain Matthew Ekene. He's the best. If you don't have a good spouse, no matter how hardworking you are, no matter what kind of initiative, ideas you have, you would never be able to do anything really good because you're not, settled. Exactly. You don't have peace of mind. Mm-hmm. So I'm very grateful for the wonderful kind of spouse I have. He supports me, helps me out with the kids, help me out, even psychologically. There are times, when I'm not particularly the happiest person, when something happens or whatever, mm-hmm. But he keeps me in line. He keeps me very grounded and very focused. Yeah. And then, of course, my fans, they encourage me. They tell me, what they think I can do. There are times when they're the ones who tell me, go for it. We believe in you. Yes. And all of that. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been out there, supporting me, helping me one way or the other, I just want to say thank you.
Okay. You have 4 kids and you look so wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, what are their age range?
Wow. Well, my first kid is 14.
Wow.
Yeah, the second is 13, and then there's a 10, and then there's a 8.
You have an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old.
No, there's an 11 and then 9, because now we're in 2011, so I'm trying to update.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wonderful. I know the challenges of being a mother.
Right.
First of all, because as a woman, we are mothers first. We are wives.
I know.
Before any other thing.
Especially when you're African.
Yes.
Ooh. There's a lot on you.
and also the expectations from people.
Right.
People want everything to.
There's lots of expectations. Yeah. You want it to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
But then we thank God. We live. God is the one that strengthens us.
We get better. We get better and better.
Every day we work at it.
Yeah.
And it was very nice having you.
Thank you so much.
I cannot even begin to express my joy
Thank you
that
so
you were able
much.
to make this show. And when we come to Nigeria, I hope you'll be able to grant
Oh,
us
absolutely.
a bigger and a longer interview. I know this one we just caught you, okay?
Thank you
out
so
of your
much.
busy, schedule.
Thank you.
But when we come to Nigeria, we'll have not just this one, and
An elaborate one.
An elaborate one.
Don't worry, I'll
Okay.
send you. I'll send you the bill. Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you
me
very
and my
much.
album.
Atlanta, this place is a peach city. We call it the peach city.
Cool.
And some people say it's the Hotlanta.
Hotlanta.
Hotlanta. So the Hotlanta people
Got this hot girl in it. That's what's up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, thank